blah blah blah. YouTube is up. YouTube is up. Background. Not really needed. I really need, you know. Anyways, my YouTube stream. I'm gonna put here. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this here because I'm probably gonna be doing multiple things. There we go. Here we go. Boom. Hello world. Go. It's been. I woke up. I decided I'm gonna live my best life for 3 hours. I'll do it in the morning, and yeah, we'll see. So we got a few things to do. We got Novgorod here. We went through 3 wars off stream because I was like, I'm gonna play a little bit more last night. I'm gonna go conquer Novgorod and do. I'm not gonna send my people in because we lost a bunch. Okay, we went through the whole war. We went through the Hussite wars. Immediately, Papal States won. Honestly, we won real easily. I had to fight against Poland. Everyone around me. It was a time of my life, honestly. I'm gonna adjust the audio a little bit because it's a little bit too loud and I'm a little bit too quiet. So I'm just gonna just adjust it a little bit. Audio. I think that's better. Just 40 is just fine. Alright. They need to add more music tracks. And they need to add a music player. Anyways, I just been constructing guns. My private army over here is becoming pretty good. I accidentally converted them to handgunners. We have too many handgunners now. Is the AI gonna do? Wait. I think I know why they're not doing anything. Anyways, manage subjects. I told them all to be defensive during the war, so. That was like the main issue I had. Is like, oh boy, I don't want all my AI allies to lose manpower too. And I'd rather them just defend the homeland and we just keep killing them. We're like the 3rd biggest army on our side, so we're not at max capacity, so we couldn't really push up a long fight compared to the Novgorod fight. That was really long too. So we're trying to siege down their capital for like forever. Let's take this bit of land, which is now revolting. And I was going to tell them to enforce torture up there. But yeah, we're just sitting around now. Oh yeah, we fought with the Danes too. We won, so that was nice. Yeah, we basically fought off the Danes, the Poles, and Hungary, I think. And apparently everyone wanted food access around me, which was kind of funny. We don't even have Navy tradition, honestly. We're a bunch of land boys. I would like to build up a bigger Navy, but there's not really much of a point. Except for the Danes. Since I've been wanting to get rid of them for like forever. But we open up country panel and like look at hostile actions. Actually no, we could just look at, you know, what does the game think? Can I take them? Can I take them? We are a fair bit stronger than them, so we could probably take them in a land more, but I'm gonna wait till my manpower is back up and ready. I want to reconquer this before the Livonia. Remove all of this and just give it back. Honestly, I don't care about anything else, just I want them out of here. That's probably my main current thought, was like, okay, we gotta get rid of the Danes. You know what? I'm gonna pick expanded levies because I think I'll be. I think noble army is the closer to the historical, but I wanted to do expanded levies because I don't like the nobles at all. At all. But to Tony, I should send them to die instead. But oh well. Okay. Can I build like a settlement over there? Like over here? No, maybe. So once I have money. I want to say, I don't think I need this many handgunners. I'm just gonna say that for sure. I don't think I need this many. Although it does work well with my levy army, I guess. I'll wait till we get Man of Arms to train more guys. And by the time we get there, we probably have our population back together. Like, that's probably like the only thing I'm looking forward to fixing right now, you know? I want my manpower back. Because we were practically slaughtering them, but they have more manpower to just throw out at me. I guess I could send support. Let's go send my guys up there, I guess. The faster they could get rid of that civil war, the faster we could move on to other things. I may have a big standing army. I would say the main reason I wouldn't want to leave the military orders is because it cheapens the army costs quite a bit. It's like, I want to shift to a republic because it's different. But I also... It's pretty good, you know, it's really good to be a military order. It's really good. Actually, let me check something. I want to check something. What would it do if I tell them to enforce culture now? Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'd rather just enforce them myself. I like how everyone decided, yeah, maybe it's time for us to support our little guy. Maybe it's time for us to support our little family member over here. Let's just go fix them up. Yeah, let's go help them. Hey, the Danish nobles are visiting them. I never seen the perfect time to take out the Danes. I may do it just to get rid of them, honestly. Alright, let's do it in Dengzing, of course. I want to contest a census, honestly. So, oh. Actually, no. Let's just do this. You know, it seems fine enough. A new monastery. How much is it? 18. All right, I'll take it. I've been wanting to reduce levies on it. First, let me ask for. I can't go against the Danes. All right, then never mind. We'll just leave that alone then. Unless there's any law changes. Really interested in changing right now. Yeah, I don't mind any of the laws right now. So I think I'm fine with what we currently have. If I can't go against the Danes without a, you know, I have to go without a CB, that's fine. Although, I'm not gonna just not, you know, offer a loan, you know? Like, actually, the worst timing I ever had to, like, give away money. Okay, okay. Like, actually pretty bad timing anyways. Yeah, we could pay it back in a minute, but it's not the worst thing in the world. We always pay back our loans. Okay, we're just gonna send back our guys back home. And we're gonna just chill. We're gonna chill probably. We're just chill and relax. I support the Danish nobles, you know. Yeah, stream at this time because I decided, I'm only gonna play for 3 hours today and then go do something else unless I really go like, I'll probably back around like 8 or something, but like might as well do this and then I'm gonna go be busy with something else anyways. It's like, yeah, I'm not addicted, okay? I'm not addicted to this game. I'm not at all addicted. Anyways, here's a recap if you want to know the track. I don't think you care, but let's see. I went through 2 wars. One against Novgorod, we expanded here. It was like a long war with a bunch of casualties. We were basically at 300 people in terms of manpower. But we still had a big standing army, but we couldn't like replace the people in it. Immediately after that war, we got another war with all of this at war. I was fighting the Poles, the Bohemians, Lithuania, Brandenburg over here. I was fighting everyone in my vicinity. I won that front. Thank God for France for being on my side and the Pope being on my side. We took down of those evil Bohemians. But 2 wars. I want to just sit back and relax and build back my manpower pool and my economy and everything else really. Although I want to defeat the Danish soon enough. I want to fight the Danes. And get rid of them at some point. I could do it now. They just went through a civil war, but I'm just gonna wait till I have. Well, I want to wait till I pay off my loans, and then I wait till I have more money, and then I'm gonna go do it soon. You know, I will do it. Honestly, my goal is to just have this claimed. Because you see, this has been bothering me this whole time that they took this bit of land from the Livonian Order here, my lovely first vassal. I am multi-streaming it. But the Twitch stream should be stable. The YouTube stream should not be stable. And EU5 is a little bit of a intensive game, so yeah, I can see it. I can see it being Well, a very CPU bound game. I think the stream should be okay-ish. It's not saying drop frames or anything, so I'm not so sure about the Twitch stream. I'm only looking at the YouTube stream in terms of conditions. I just have to go there. When it comes to the Twitch stream, I have OBS having the chat in the side as a little docklet or whatever it's called, a little window. And so I don't know how good those Twitch stream is looking right now. But yeah, should I fight the Danes early since they went through a whole civil war against the nobles? And I just want to grab this bit of land and just go. Or should I just wait around till my manpower is back up? Like, we can look at it right now, actually. We could just go here. Alright, I have to wait till my diplomats are around and then we'll kick them down while I'm down, but I'm not as down as they are. I am down, but we're not as down. And honestly, I feel bad for my vassals, honestly. I want them to grow. And then I annex them. While they're like actually have full capabilities. That's the main reason why I'm avoiding wars. I want my vassals to grow a little bit. But yeah, I also accidentally made half of my units into handgunners. So, you know, early guns, like very early guns. Which is not a good thing actually, but it is kind of funny. It works with my levies really well since they're going to be taking the face of it while the gunner's in the back. But they should have a more mixed unit group instead of just handgunners everywhere. Like Crusading Knights in the mix, but oh well. Oh well. Guns for everybody. But yeah, that's another issue. My estates love me and the nobles hate me, as per usual. I'm gonna tax the burgers. You like burgers, you see. Anyways, my economy is doing pretty well. I am still planning to expand eastward and take out Russia before they become Russia. But first, I need to kill their well-educated brother first, of course, Novgorod. These guys are so well-educated. They read books, you know, during the time. These guys are like an early republic, you know, an early democracy. What a weird early democracy during like the early feudal times. Which is kind of funny, anyways. But anyways, I got taken out by Muscovy. But smart dudes though, smart dudes. They're currently a vassal of Muscovy, I think. So yeah, they've been sending swarms of people at me during that one war. Let me show you the population. They were sending swarms at me. But we have a bigger army now and a bigger amount of manpower to throw out. But oh my god, they were throwing 10k, 10k, 10k. Yeah, Kenny decided to throw me out ages ago. But anyways, but yeah, he likes Hetex RPGs. Let me see. Other than that, waiting for my my diplomacy is up. All right. Who needs stability when you want to win a war? Real quick, declare war. Oh, we got insurgents. Wakey, wakey, nobility. Just fight me. Just do it. Just do it. Just kill me already. Oh my god. Just rebel against me. Oh my god. Please. Just rebel so I could beat you up. Honestly, it's like the best way to get rid of rebels is by just killing them. But you know what I'm gonna do instead is give them a little bit of something. Let's see. Okay, here's another castle, my god. Anyways. Figured I could give them more. This is not even that bad, honestly, because I do want progress individualism. Seems actually nice to have. Um, but I also don't want to give people, power. I don't want to give them any bit of power because I want it to be centralized into me. But I don't mind giving them this a few bits of rights since it's workable. I like tax efficiency. I like it. What I'm gonna do instead is tax them to the hell and back. Actually, who wants to rebel against me? All right, we'll just put these guys over there, and then it's the Polish. That's why they're rebelling against me. It's the Polish nobility. They haven't been taught their lesson yet. After like the third time I fought against the nobility, I'm gonna teach them now. Let's go. I do like how they changed them. It used to be just one dude marching, but now it's just a whole group of dudes marching. My toy soldiers, look at them go. I want to fight the Danes and get rid of them from the Baltics, please. All right. And then we're just gonna put them under. Where is it? Everyone agrees that the UI sucks. By the way, I said that before, but it's really bad. Anyway, suppress rebels. Yeah, that's it. Honestly, I'd rather them just come out now. Honestly, I'm just gonna tax them. I'm just gonna tax them. Just get them out the way. Yeah, I'll be probably here for 3 hours, unless you take a 3-hour lunch. As I said, I think as one person said to me before, like actually 3 or so people said to me before, actually 4. I'm good sleeping material. For some reason, if I'm not too overly excited for one day. Okay, come on, rebel, rebel. I want them to rebel so bad. Please get out of the way. Just rebel. Who doesn't want taxes right now? You burgers. You know what? I'll lower your taxes. It's fine. You don't need to pay that much. It's okay, guys. You could be happy for a little bit. We go. I'm taxing the nobility right now. They're paying off everything. So it's just be happy. Keep building. Let builders be builders. Build around my empire, please. Come on, rebel already. Let me move my guys out of the way. Maybe they're just causing too much. They're just doing too much for them. Come on, rebel! Please do it! Come on! It's a monthly tick. Okay, maybe I just need to speed it up, you know? Speed it up. Speed it up. Speed it up. Come on, rebel. Come on, it's right there. Come on, do it. Just do it. I wish I could just trigger them like you could do in EU4. It's like, come on, just instigate, instigate. Come on. Just pull out the gun and shoot, please. I'm waiting here. I'm waiting for you to repel so bad. Come on. Okay, I think it's gonna happen at some point, but I don't know when. You know, I just don't know. I just don't know, man. It's gonna happen. There's no way of stopping it. But I am gonna take away their rights to. Honestly, I like all the rights here. Honestly, so I'm not gonna do it. It's just silly. Instead, I'm just gonna give the burgers more power. Commodores, you want anything? I don't want you to seize the means of reduction, though. Anyways, I got things to build, so let's build some things. I don't know. It's probably like 5 years ago. Did you sub to me or something? Or I was playing. Okay, there's like 3 games that people watch me playing something. Okay, I don't know. I don't remember you either, honestly. Either I played Dying Light. That's one stream that I got people on. Limbus. And that's about it, honestly. There's like those are the only 2 streams I ever get people on YouTube is Dying Light or Limbus. I did beat the beast, by the way. I did do streams on YouTube. Yeah. But now I'm getting addicted to my strategy game of choice right now. My variety of tastes. Either I hit zombies and turn off brain, or I play grand strategy game where I have to worry about the economy. But anyways. The economy. I've been just trying to wait for the rebels to, I'm just waiting for rebels to come out of my little hole over here, and so I can kill them and get back to warring around my enemies. It's because, you know how there's a survivalship bias, you know, like, you know what survivalship bias is? Basically, I'm not that interesting, but also, majority of YouTube channels are low subbed. Like, actually, to build a forest village over here. Just build a few more. Just keep building these guys up. And I also don't stream too often on YouTube. I've been just doing Twitch mostly. And Twitch, I'm multi-streaming right now. Twitch, I got 100 followers. I'm not from Poland. I'm from the good old US of A. Or, you know, in this case, it should be Hungary with this flag. um... But on the other hand, I fought off the Poles in this game quite a bit, honestly. I think the Polish love me. Look, you see that red number? That means they hate me quite a bit. Anyways. We're just random crusading Germans, by the way. We won a war that we shouldn't have won historically, but we did it. And now we're basically crushing the Lithuanians and the Poles. I almost did. I actually almost did lose a war against the Poles because there was like, oh, they're fighting the Golden Horde, basically Mongols. And it's like, all right, you know what? Since the game really wants me to join in the war against them, let me fight. And I almost lost. Mainly because the Poles and Hungarians are working together, and they're the biggest two economic powers around here. It isn't France. But I won out by mostly sieging down and getting the AI to finally work with me. My empire's over here. This is my big empire. All the light green is my empire. So yeah, this is my little bit, population-wise. Happiness-wise, we're not the most happy. We're pretty happy. Lithuania's pretty sad. Poland is pretty sad. But, we're happier than most of them. Population size-wise, you'll be surprised how we won. Honestly, Lithuania used to be bigger, but we kind of took over all their land. No, not your toe. Time to cut it off. It's just the only solution now. It's the only solution for your toe. Yeah, that sounds like a broken toe. But yeah, overall, so far, I've been just winning wars. You missed, before the stream even started, I fought a big war against basically Poland, Bohemia, Brandenburg, everyone who was around me, anyone who was around the Holy Roman Empire. So all of this, but my allies were France and the Pope, and basically these were my allies. So it wasn't too one-sided, but it was really scary because I was basically directly into enemy territory, and I have to fight them off while having low manpower. Because I was fighting this war earlier, and I had basically wiped out everyone in my manpower pool. And I lost my population, well, most of my soldier population. So I'm like, okay, and immediately a war got declared, and I did not want to like say no to the Pope. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go fight. But yeah. Anyways, those damn hut sites. Yeah, Germans and Poles. Yeah. In terms of how many, I don't think there's historically wise. You could find a lot of moments where people were enemies. Although although Portugal, England for some reason, the UK are just been long time allies for some reasons. But other than that. Yeah, I remember. I heard. I know that France. Honestly, the UK and France, like, I don't want to go through another war, let them just do what they want, we're just gonna sit back and, nothing ever happens. Am I right? Practically. Overall, though, I haven't really been fighting the Poles too much since they're big and scary and horrifying, and I could win a defensive war, but I'm not gonna try to do it now. Um, that is scary. The Polish menace is scary. Just didn't feel like it, Yeah, practically, yeah. All right, let's see. Like, come on, just go into civil war already. I've been waiting for them to just rebel. Yeah, the Polish are scary. I'd rather deal with the Danes, honestly, or the smart Russians over the dumb Russians. Um, Muscovy, Novgorod, truly. One is the smart ones, and Muscovy are the dumb ones. If you go through like, let's see, the literacy. Where's literacy here? Where is it? To be in. I have no idea where they put literacy. Here. They used to be so smart. Apparently, I am like one of my cities is really illiterate for some reason. So proper education going on around here. Lithuania. I don't think they know what a book is. Though I might have burned all of them. I feel like your bias starts to Poland, but yeah, Novgorod, historically wise, I just want to say historically, Novgorod was an early democracy. Well, I would describe it as an early republican democracy, practically. Um, but they kind of got killed and wiped out by Muscovy over here, and you probably know the rest of the story on that front. So, surprisingly, very literate and had a lot of books and texts all over the place. So yeah, that's something. You're Polish, probably. Yeah, I see. 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 Oh, so it's kind of funny to me that I took over all of Lithuania. Now they're just over here. I just pushed them out of Lithuania. Are they gonna rebel? I've been waiting. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever. Like, just try to kill me already. Anyways, let's build some more. You two were part of a Commonwealth once. Though I think I stopped that from happening in this timeline, so let's build more tailors, I guess. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, we're just sitting around. I could go mess around with trade, or embargo some nations, but I think I'm practically. Oh yeah, am I still embargoing Lithuania? Is that still a thing that I'm doing? I've been embargoing Lithuania for like forever, since the very beginning of the game. I believe it. The Poles are the only other country with a good military that right now, I guess, in terms of Europe. I guess France. I would count France too a little bit, but yeah. France and Poland. Those are the only two I will say. Hello, Twitch chatter. Hello, hello. Now, see, this is the funny part of having a multi-stream. You have two different chats. They're not connected though. They're not connected at all. Anyways. Should I give him background? You want the background on what we're gonna do? We're gonna go fight the Danes. Here's my empire, but that's not a good line. Let's see. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Not really that. Where is it? Where is it? I think it was a good one that I could use here. But yeah, here's my vampire. I'm just gonna show you my vassals. There we go. There's my vassals. What the hell is a Prussia? What the hell is that? Okay, we're gonna keep going east. But first, we're gonna fight the Danes with our handgunners. Why do we have so many handgunners? I know, you just left like a father who went to go get milk anyways. Oh my god, they finally rebelled! Oh my god, I need to stop them! I need to stop... this game simulates late medieval times to Napoleonic era, I think. Yeah, it simulates that, not World War II, not the World Wars. Unless you want to do World Wars, you know, the 7 Years' War, and then yeah, that's basically World War Zero. Yeah. The Austrians are the better Germans, anyways. I'm just gonna say that. All right. They speak High German, so you know they're better by just language alone. Anyways, we all know Hitler came from Austria. You know what it takes to lead? You know, it takes to lead the Germans. It's Austrian, apparently. It's consistent, you know. The Austrians had the Holy Roman Empire for quite a long while. All right. In terms of culture, by the way, my main issue is trying to convert people into our culture. I accept the Greater Polish. I accepted them, like, alright, we could tolerate the Greater Polish. Oh, we're still at war with these guys? I completely forgot. I am so absent-minded. Let me go finish them off. But we're having a bad time actually converting anyone to Prussian. So, you know, I just gave up on that front. Instead, we're moving on to the religion map mode, and, you know, we're perfectly converting everyone to Catholic. What do you mean? This guy doesn't have a mustache. Actually, yeah, we're not gonna leave Germany ever. You're right. You're right. We can never leave Germany. It's unlikely, anyways. Understand. I'm gonna let the high statistic in Poland. But you see, we're in the we're in the age of Renaissance. You know, religion still matters around this time. We stopped it ages ago. We don't care about it, alright? We already stopped the Hussites from doing random funny stuff, alright? And we're already here, you know, we're already pretty important to the Pope right now, okay? We're a cardinal, alright? We're really important. We gotta continue our crusade against the pagans, alright? Which are also known as the Orthodox. They switched out of their pagan religion to something less... still heresy. Anyways. Alright, now we could declare war against these guys. No CB as always. Oh yeah, I went through 2 wars at the same time, you know, oh, not really at the same time, but right after each other. Raise all levies. Honestly, I don't think I need to honestly to raise all my levies, but let me just sit back and wait for them to come together. You know, we gotta be safe than sorry, you know? Vassals, awaken. We're doing okay. Now I was planning to either play as Bulgaria or, you know, the Teutons, but you could guess which one I decided. Main reason why I picked the Teutons, they were the first nations I played as an EU4. So, you know, like, why not play them again here? Alright. Yeah, I know, I've done that. I've done that several times. That's like main reason why I won a couple wars against Lithuania is because we stacked together and with a big giant stack of units. But during the Polish War, they decided to play dumb and never attach to my units ever, never once. It's like, okay, completely ignores me while we're just dying out here. No, no, I'm not, I know you're joking. I'm just complaining about the AI. I'm genuinely just complaining about the AI. Like, oh, that during that Polish war, they didn't want to get attached to my units, and I wanted to rip them apart. My vassals, they were doing so well before every other war except for the one big war that actually mattered. But yeah. No, they don't. You don't deserve anything, honestly. Those Poles, anyways. I'm not Chinese. Well, I'm only like 5% Chinese. And it's Southern, of course. Alright, my goals are to just get rid of this and give this to Livonia and then literally nothing else. That's all I really want. I don't really care about you, Denmark. I just want this. That's literally all I want. Oh no! Imagine walking into that firing line. Anyways. Poor Brandenburg. I feel bad for those guys. They were my allies once, but they sided with the wrong guy, and they didn't want me to join their war for some reason, so they lost a bunch. I don't remember getting a notification to join any war during that, so I don't think they called me. Come back here. Come back here. But yeah, let's look at the super piece here. Let's see. Yeah, they're outnumbered quite a bit. Complete slaughter of them. All right, good, good, good. Let's go straight to Denmark now. Oh, the best part about playing this is the Teutons. You get to build up a private army early, a standard army early. Like way earlier than compared to everyone else in Zero Order. And it also cheapens them quite a bit. Like they're super cheap because of it, actually. So I would never want to swap out of being a military order because of it. Go, my puppets, go! Oh yeah, I'm not really too worried now. They could just crush them. Anyways, let's go build some infrastructure while we're here. Let's see. Let's do my RGOs, actually. I haven't done them for a bit. Boom. More wheat, I guess. Boom. Boom. Fish. Amber, our main trading source. Boom, boom, boom. Let's build up a road network here. Within our little... Oh, yeah, we finally annexed them. Okay. Where is our road going towards? Let's just build the road here and build it going towards over here. Oh no, they're crushing my units over there. I need to go take them out. But first, rest stop in Königsberg. Oh no. Oh. These poor guys. I really need to tell. I would like to tell my vassals to just support me. Honestly, I should probably go to diploma manage subjects and just tell them to be supportive and just follow me around. I do like them being defensive or supportive. As long as those two always work quite well, honestly. So we're just gonna sit here. Now the main sad thing though, if you got like any island vassals, they don't ever move their units outside because they don't build navies. Or they don't even try to leave. Save him. Save the merchant. You have so many gunners, it's just smoke at this point. Yeah, we're gonna win this. And boom, now they're just gonna die rapidly. Alright. Poor Brandenburg. Oh, we do need supplies. Let me get out of here before we starve to death over here. Let's just get supplies. I feel like my vassals should be supporting each other instead of going in all on their own. My vassals work the best when they attach to each other and actually remember they work better together than sending 200 people to take over our spot. So we're just gonna tell them to be wow, you have cannons? I have a bunch of guys with guns, alright? You know, it does a little bit better. Oh, so we got like a bunch of people too. Like, get out of here. Although I would love cannons, though. I would love cannons. Okay, let's get Brandenburg out the way. Poor guys, I really do feel for them. Right, now let's get to Denmark. Since for some reason they don't want to surround. Oh boy, they got their troops back there. Let me go fix that real quick. I cannot trust my AI to actually play properly. I'm just gonna tell them to be defensive for once in their lives and just sit back and relax. Just, you know, don't do anything scary and dumb. No, just let them be balanced. You know, balance is fine. Balance is fine. You know, it works the best. They got 3K over there. You know, I believe in them. Gonna rest in our own brand. I also want the money, thank you very much. I don't want a long war, honestly. I just want a short and quick war. You just get rid of them out of the way, you know. There we go. There we go. Now we can finally give this to our vassal. And I'll give this to our other vassal over here since, you know, they're already there anyway. So let's add to. And I've never been happier. I've never been happier like this. Anyways, boom. There we go. There we go. Okay, now they're back into the tax-paying population. Start minting some money, I guess, because this low is not. It's not that great to be this low. Oh yeah, we lost a cabinet member. Okay, we need to replace. Oh my god, we actually have people. Okay, let's see. I take the guy who's even on a little bit on everything, you know, generally even. We need to start integrating these provinces, you see. I'm gonna tell them to enforce torture now. And just, I'm gonna improve the relations a little bit. Because we're gonna be slowly annexing our vassals. No, I wish I could just annex this whole bit and give this whole vassal to them at some point. But oh well, oh well. I wonder if I could buy this bit of land. I wonder if I could just buy their land, man. I wonder. Can I just buy it? Alright, I cannot buy his last location. I'm just gonna improve relations then and, you know, turn them into a vassal. In terms of governance, let me just check how integrated we are. Pretty integrated at this point, which is lovely. I'm gonna build a bailiff. You'll build an armory over there, an armory. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit back here. We got an extra trade power. Oh boy, let's actually do stuff with it. Oh yeah, if this has not been profitable, just give up on that front. Actually, no, it's for our building needs. Never mind. Actually, now we could just get it. We just throw it into the more valuable groups of things, anyways. Don't we like to export amber? And that's about it. That's about it, really. That's all you really need to worry about. Let's see, I'm gonna create a new unit. Get rid of all the handgunners, though we have too many. I'm just gonna drop 5. Oh, I'm gonna just drop 8 of these guys because I think we have too many handgunners. Too many actually. So let me disband the unit. And then we could just throw man-at-arms or something. Hmm. I'm gonna support the state. New monastery is not that bad of a deal, honestly, so I'll take that. Peace opinion is not even that bad, and there we go. There we go. We basically won out there. Alright, and we're gonna get more crown power soon. We're drilling the army while we're here. Anyways, we're drilling them by 4 speed. able to get more crown power. We're gonna be doing pretty well, I would say. That cultural boom. Here we come. And there we go, we got extra support. Now leave me alone while I get this law changed through. Leave me alone here. There's nothing we could do. I'm not gonna take that, honestly. I'd rather not touch anything else. So many handgunners, man. So many. So many of them. I wonder if anyone's willing to give me money, actually. Let's see. Before I'm probably gonna just see if I could get anyone. Right? I don't know. Or not. Anyways, I want to recruit some more of my guys into Man-at-Arms. The rest could be building roads. And the rest could go into building more buildings, something. I could do that before any upcoming war, I guess. So yeah, that's fine. I'm still winning, I think. I won against the Danes. I got them. I'm building up my man at arms right now. I'm replacing my handgunners with the man at arms because it makes sense to have less gun people at the time. Because you still need people to go into melee. Guns are not too reliable just yet. So, and I'm just building up my settlement over here. We annex our little vassal. This guy's gonna be next in the row, and then the rest are gonna be gone soon enough. I'm just building up infrastructure. Georgia's big, apparently. The big Georgia. Also, I should be building up cannons soon enough. But I just wanted to get at least a bit more infantry into our unit. A bit more infantry, to make sure they're strong and healthy. Honestly, I feel like we're gonna kill like a poor little baby with an atomic bomb if we keep going east. But I'm gonna keep going east because that's fun. It's fun to beat up a poor little baby. Let's go. I keep getting. What's funny? I give this guy economic support, and he keeps going through so many different problems. So many different problems. I'm gonna give him more economic support. I'm gonna adjust it later, so I'm just gonna wait till. Because okay, look, if you want to see where my plan is coming from over here, if you look at markets, you see just the Novgorod market. I wanted to take control of it, I wanted to take control of this market over here, and then we're slowly. And then I'll go back to Stockholm, and then I'm gonna take over Sweden, and then we're gonna take over these guys. And then we're gonna go bounce off to England, of course, and take over their markets, and then we're gonna go colonize the world, okay? That's the plan. Totally. Totally the plan. That's totally gonna be changing all the time, for sure. Anyways, we're gonna stick to it consistently. We all planned out. I should have played as Iceland. Let me just do something real quick. Let me see, how actually big is their population? Actually not that bad. Not that bad. I thought it would be worse, but it probably was better at the beginning. Oh yeah, what's funny? In this game, the bubonic plague passed through, so like half of the population disappeared. I got a feeling Iceland I was doing all right though. I just got a feeling I don't think the plague would have gone into Iceland. I just don't think it would have happened. No, feels unlikely. Feels utterly unlikely. I feel bad for Novgorod though. I really do. They're smart guys. You know, they're smart, but nerds cannot handle might. You know, they can't handle physical might at all. And you know what's funny? We're smarter just because of this one city filled with intellectuals. Also, you know what's another funny thing I've been seeing about like just physical community around the game? People are just been hating on France because they've been embargoing them completely, full on alliance and stuff like that. And France is just blobs everywhere in the game, just blobs. So everyone in the game has kind of a hate winner for France, which makes sense honestly. You know who doesn't like the French, and now we could feel it what happened historically wise and why everyone hated the France. Everyone hated French, why everyone hated French, and blah 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 blah. Honestly, and my brain is just dying over here because I not sleep properly. I don't think I'm putting together proper sentences. But yeah, good enough, good enough. Hey, well, I'll just tell you real quick. I got abruptly woken up, and then I didn't really go back to sleep, and then I went back to sleep and took like a 2 hour nap, and it didn't do anything for me. Did not do anything for me. Here I am. Yep. I heard of this frying plan. I don't think it requires any more. It just requires a lack of a lack of sense of danger. You have to lack a sense of for it. You gotta lack a little bit of that. You'll learn to love them in time. They will learn. You have so many handgunners. Alright, we'll go deal with your vassals. Let's go. After I get my man at arms ready into my force. And also, I'm getting hungry. Oh. Hmm. 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 I want to say I finally did stabilize my country so well that I could just sit idle now. Main issue is, as people have been saying about this game, the AI is pretty bad. They just sit around all day and stare into space. But good news, this is a very fixable problem, and I'm not too worried about it. Mainly because they've done it before in their other games, so yeah, alright, they could probably fix the AI, because the AI is always bad at start. I want to make another vassal puppet, honestly. I don't even know, how are you keep getting these revolts anyways? I've been paying you with money. Actually, let me actually give you more money. Actually, let me give you more money. You could work some more, right? I could offer you a loan, but I'm gonna send you economic support. I wouldn't. This is not 4x per se, but let me just. In terms of games like this, but retro graphics, I don't know. It depends on your definition on retro. You know, it's Victoria 2 is retro in a sense for like grand strategy games. If you look at Victoria, let me just grab a screenshot. You know, this is retro for grand strategy, I guess. You know, in the sense, it is retro. In a sense, in a sense. Save this image as. But I think you're looking for pixels. Yeah, see, you're looking for pixels, not whatever this is. Opacity is too low. Let me fix that real quick. Properties. Not properties. Filters. You know, whatever this is, you know, this is retro in the grand strategy terms, you know, in grand strategy, this is what a retro looking game looks like. And there's pixels on the screen, so it's close enough, right? Anyways, but I honestly can't think of any. There's probably some out there, but the grand strategy genre loves their really round and beautiful maps. I don't think they want pixelated maps unless it's like it's like a mobile game, and then yeah, it's gonna be pixelated. And also, I just want to say the map looks the best. Go to settings, game. I like it flat. I like the map flat. It looks better. Like the game looks so much better flat. But the main issue when it's flat is that I can't see my units. Like I can't see their little guys marching around. So like, what's the point? What is the point if I can't see my little guys marching about? Like that's the best part. There's also Crusader Kings 2. But most of these games try to go for a paper feel, you know? Paper maps. And most people who are interested in these games like maps, you know? Unless you're Stellaris, then it's a space map. And I like Stellaris. Stellaris is fun. You could also play as one of the, you know, you could play as one random native in like in Australia or something. In the islands, it'll take like 5 years to get anything done, apparently. Honestly, I wish the AI declared more wars. Oh no, I could do something really funny when it comes to markets though. I could stop their weapon production if they keep buying things from me. Like, if they're buying resources from me, I could just embargo them and like, okay, look at you. You can't do anything now. You can't pay for anything. Ha ha ha. That's what I did with Lithuania. I could always go down to the Middle East, though. But yeah, I think I'm just hungry right now. I'm just hungry. Hmm. That is true. I even took away their homeland. But they're still making booze out there, honestly. Let me look at the tax mode. Let me look at the resources. Oh yeah, each little location, each little like little spot here on the screen has a resource. One resource though, one resource in general. But you know, one. So let's see what Lithuania. This map mode is really hard to read since they don't have borders. They do have borders, but you can't really see them too well. Anyways. Yeah, they could definitely make a lot of alcohol with this. Anyways. Finally, Prussian culture is finally becoming accepted around here. Poor Novgorod. I really do feel for these poor guys. Oh, so the funny thing is, the culture that I gave these guys, the culture that starts from this city, is a different culture from Novgorod, so it doesn't really help me at all. So I might also tell them to switch cultures too while I'm here anyway. When I get to the chance, I'm gonna tell them, switch your culture. Become Prussian right now. And they will start converting people into Prussians. They'll become German soon. No, it's 5 speed. But I think it's time for me to sit in 5 speed and slowly build things out, I guess. Oh, so you could play as a bank in this game, by the way. You could play as a bank. Which is a really interesting concept to me. Like, oh yeah, you could just give people loans and stuff like that. It's kind of funny. There's so many little countries you could play as here. And I think I'm probably gonna bounce out of the Teutons for a bit and pick some random country. Play as. Yeah, banks. Yeah, no lands. There's such things like that. Let me go here. I will show it to you from here because this is the best way I can show it to you. You can manage subjects, not manage subjects. Create a subject. You could create an extraterritorial subject. I don't think you need to do all of this, but extraterritorial means it doesn't have lands. It just, you know, is this an entity, a company per se. So let me say I want to make an extraterritorial entity in, like, you know, Germany or something. Oh boy. Standardized coins. Rag paper, bureaucracy. Honestly, it bothers me that Spain hasn't taken over Arathon and France has been blopping so hard. By the way, when we're back to being 76 in the Great Power Pool, we're not actually the strongest around, but we're pretty capable of taking out mostly everyone around us that isn't Polish. Or the Holy Roman Empire as a whole, which, you know, this mess over here. We don't talk about the Holy Roman Empire. We don't talk about this mess of a country. Country in quotations. Anyways. Portugal's getting eaten up, I see. I want to play as Wales. Oh yeah, let me just take a scan outside the world map real quick. Let's just look at the world map. How's China doing? They haven't exploded completely yet. I see. Imagine playing as wow, they united it. Amazing. Hey, you could play as a bank. Don't think I could find them though in here. You gotta go before you play the game. Before you properly start it. Honestly, what's the most interesting thing I could find? Oh wow, Tibet. Korea over here. Japan looking like Japan as per usual. Imagine uniting Japan. Imagine doing it. God, this looks like a mess. Anyways. I think there was like a bunch over here, but I think they united it, so... Of course, you got Africa, Somalia. Oh, they kept the same flag, and I don't believe this. Anyways, you know what's funny about flags? They haven't been around for that long, actually. So a lot of these flags we see in this game is just kind of silly. Like, actually. Okay, I'm gonna go eat. I may come back in a minute or two, or not. Who knows? I'm gonna go eat, though. I'm hungry. Exit to desktop. I'll be back at 7 o'clock, probably. Or 8. Who knows? Hopefully no one typed in the YouTube thing because I was looking away and I forgot to go switch back. Anyway, it's good. Yeah, I'm gonna go leave. Goodbye. Bye-bye. See you later. I'm just gonna stream like an hour anyway, so, you know, I'll see you later. Bye. I'm gonna go eat. I don't need to stream. Don't die, I guess. Bye-bye-bye.